A very good morning to all on behalf of the management and teaching faculty of GD Goenka Public School, Siliguri. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Pramod Sharma, former Principal and current Vice President of the Managing Committee at Genesis Global School, Noida, and the delegates participating in this virtual chapter of Goenkan EMUN2020. MUN is usually a platform which trains young people on the art of diplomacy to make informed choices and sharpening their oratory skills. Under the present circumstances, when everything seems uncertain, the alumnus and the senior children of the school have created this unique platform to voice our opinion about the crisis we are presently going through. For no matter what the setbacks, learning never stops and life must go on. Hence, the theme of our conference is very apt. From crisis to clarity, understanding COVID-19. It is also pertinent to express a special point about the Goenkan MUN, which makes it unique, is that the fund collected through the initiative goes towards the funding of the G4H activities, that is Goenkan for Hope, Health, Hygiene and Humanity, the social outreach program of the school, which works for the welfare of the underprivileged. And it gives me an immense sense of pride to announce that we are honored to have Mr. Pramod Sharma, an eminent educator and thought leader among us as the chief guest of the conference.
If you, as a diplomat, to put yourself in as a citizen of another country and think about an issue which you are going to debate on, which you are going to research on, organize your thoughts, put them succinctly. I think all these are extremely important skills and I value them immensely. I've seen them, how much difference this MUN, when it started, earlier in my time it used to be only in the universities, but since it has come to schools, I think it has added greatly in encouraging creative thinking skills, research habits, organizing thoughts, and most importantly, intercultural understanding. You see, we need to understand this, that there are people who don't look like us. There are people in the same country who eat different kind of food. People who have different opinions than what we have. And we need to have a healthy respect for each other. This is what is most important to my mind, to have this kind of intercultural learning. I am absolutely sure that your MUN would be very successful and it would help students learn these skills and appreciate and understand another viewpoint. Well, thank you very much for inviting me here.
The Sunday Times in an expose had reported that FIFA was paid a staggering 800 million in bribes to win the hosting rights for World Cup 2020. And although you claim to refute the allegations, the Sunday Times is a renowned daily. So what do you have to say to this, sir?
Sir, as you know, Qatar has its own national media called Al Jazeera, and then it's UN certified. So I believe what my own national media has to say rather than some other media.
Thank you. Yes, I had one question to the delegate of India. The dilemma with the topic relating to unemployment, especially in the country of India, is the topic of migrant workers. Now, here the dilemma of migrant workers are that they often, go out of the places that they originally come from to bigger cities. But in the nationwide imposed lockdown, there were various policies that were taken in place to make sure the migrant workers go back to their own place. Now, for ensuring flow of income for these migrant workers, what does the delegate of India think should be a right policy to maintain?
Thank you, delegate of Denmark, for that answer. Is there any other delegate who wants to ask a question?
Eastern Bloc. Yeah. What are your do you accept these suggestions?
Ma'am, we will definitely ponder over the solutions, but ma'am, the major flaws of extensive testing is for developing countries and underdeveloped countries. Ma'am, they're already facing a strain on their healthcare system, as mentioned by the delegate. So for extensive testing for people who do not have symptoms or have very less symptoms, it would not be viable for them. And ma'am, coming to tracing, ma'am, contact tracing, ma'am, there have been approach of invasion of privacy by citizens of countries where contact tracing has been implemented.
Mamta ji, the thing is, जब आप MPs की बात करते हैं, तो we can do what कि CMs जो हैं अपने यहाँ की जितने उनके MP MLAs हैं, लेकिन जिस
पूरी नहीं है हमारे पास भी।
हाँ नहीं, बट ममता जी हम क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं कि
हम लोग एक साथ काम कर रहे हैं। आई थिंक
मतलब एक पूरे सोल्यूशन दे, वो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट अपने से रिएक्ट
सारे MPs और MLAs अपना अपना पॉइंट रखें, CM उसको नोट करके डाटा फाइल बनाए।
The migrants. So if we look into the 20 lakh crore scheme, I would just like to present some of the points under which we have allotted 5,94,550 rupees. Sorry, I repeat myself. We've allotted 5,94,550 lakh crore for the small businesses to shadow the banks and electricity distribution companies. Also talking about the migrants, we have allotted 3,500 crore for the free food grain supply to the migrant workers, 1,500 crore for the interest subvention for the Mudra Shishu loans, 5,000 crore for special credit facility to street vendors, 70,000 crore to housing of the migrants, 30,000 crore for the additional emergency working capital to the NABARD.
Is a part of the GMUN, which started, as somebody mentioned, in 2017. MUN is considered to be modern age debating. It is considered to be debating in its most modern and innovative form. And one of the reasons why we say that is probably because it allows us to handle, understand, comprehend, analyze, and resolve current situations, as we saw this in our EMUN conference.
Present here, respected headmistress ma'am, coordinators, my beloved teachers, EB members, and all the delegates. Well, first of all, I thank all of you for being a part of this virtual edition. Made it successful. Firstly, I would like to thank our director principal ma'am for giving me the idea to do this on a platform which has never been explored, like on Microsoft Teams or any other social or any other platform which has never been explored. Because months have been really conventional and we have been doing it physically. Like generally, delegates come to just dress up. Like a lot of them, they come to dress up and to socialize. But this time, with over 85 plus delegates, it proves that there are people, in fact there are delegates, those who wish to negotiate, wish to be a part of this game of diplomacy. And it really feels great to see this. Moving on, I would like to thank our headmistress ma'am, Fatima ma'am. Thank you for all your support. You have been really supportive. Thank you ma'am. Thank you so much. And now, the two people who I would like to mention, this month wouldn't be possible without them because they are like the IT experts of our school. And thank you so much. I don't think I can thank you enough for this. Anirban sir and Nirmay sir for letting this happen, for designing the entire thing and this conference. Thank you so much. Like every credit goes to you, goes to both of you. In fact, Pravas sir, thank you sir. I don't know if you're here, but thanks to you. And of course, teachers, most importantly, like what I am here. If you guys call me the backbone or the patron, it's all because of my teachers. Because that's how they have taught me. GD Goenka School has been nothing less than a home. Like the teachers are my parents. They're more like my parents. Principal ma'am is my mom. So the credit is all the credit goes to all of you here. Like, it's all on you guys. And now moving on to the secretariat. Thank you, Regal, Srinjoy, for being a part of it, for being so patient, and also other members like Anubhav, Aman, Vishwardhan, everybody, Srishti, everyone. Thank you guys. Like just one message, and you guys agreed to be a part of it. I'll always be indebted to you.